Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day or try to. It's snowing outside right now. It's April 2nd. It's the beginning of April and it's snowing outside. 10 to 15 centimeters of snow. It's supposed to be spring. Yesterday there was no snow on the ground and it was really warm and now there's just snow. It's just a blanket of snow outside. If I could show you guys right now, I would. I mean, I could, but I won't. Anyway, I'll be listening to some more Wham. I'm continuing with my Wham discography journey, and we have made it to Wham's third and final studio album from 1986, Music from the Edge of Heaven. I'm sad. I mean, I have been really enjoying Wham's music, and the fact that they only have three studio albums is heartbreaking. But all good things have to come to an end. After this album, I'll be moving on to George Michael's solo career. I already listened to Faith. I did a first listen video for that. So I'll be moving on to Listen Without Prejudice from 1990. So I'm excited for that. But we still have to get through some more Wham. There are 8 tracks. It's 46 minutes. I have only heard the track Last Christmas. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard that song, Last Christmas. It plays every holiday season. Track number 8, but the other 7 tracks are brand new to me. But like always, if I start listening to a song and it sounds familiar, I'll let you guys know. So let's get into Wham's final studio album with track number 1, The Edge of Heaven. And I do apologize if you hear people shoveling snow outside. I can hear it right now. I don't know if you guys can, but sorry in advance. Yeah. Alrighty, so that was track number 1, The Edge of Heaven. Yes, this was so much fun, as you just saw. It was really enjoyable. It was just frivolous enjoyment, and I love the lyrics. This was kind of taking me back to their debut record, because their debut record, Fantastic, was so lighthearted and fun and rebellious. And obviously, the song is talking about sex, the edge of heaven. And it was a lot of fun. Reading the lyrics was a lot of fun. I would strap you up, but don't worry, baby. You know I would hurt you unless you wanted me to. I get excited at the things that you do, and there's a place for us in a dirty movie because no one does it better than me and you. But like with any George Michael song, I find there's always a deeper meaning to his lyrics. He's also saying, I ain't got no more worries, I ain't got no more time for you. Loving you takes such courage, everyone's got their eyes on you. And I feel like this song is a continuation also of their second studio album, Make It Big. So now let's move on to track number 2, Battle Stations.
329-7895. Appreciate the things that I hide. Monday was the worst day. Wednesday was the best day. 'Cause on Wednesday night we made love. Why'd she have to keep on playing games with my hand? And we spent more time in battle than we ever do in bed. When you can buy a tape machine that gives me bullshit in your face. All I'm trying to give you is a good time, honey.
And that was track number 2, Battle Stations. And this was another enjoyable song. In particular, I really liked the production on this track. I liked the saxophone. I think it was a saxophone I heard. Irregardless, it was still a really dope song. I love the production. And the lyrics, once again, he's talking about a relationship, and he's saying how it seems like we are battling more than we are in bed. We're having arguments more than we are making love. We're fighting more than we're making love. So he's saying that I opened up your diary and read about you. Monday was the worst day, but Wednesday was the best day because we made love. And he said, why are you playing games with my head? Used to be your baby when you had no money. Now we spend more time in battle than we ever do in bed. So I definitely feel like this album is a continuation of Make It Big in terms of the themes of a conflicted relationship. As I was reading the lyrics to this track on Apple Music, the lyrics for Club Tropicana came up instead, the song from their debut album Fantastic. So I was trying to read along to the lyrics, but for whatever reason, I was getting Club Tropicana lyrics. Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun, the sunshine, there's enough for everyone. So I don't know why that happened. So I had to actually look up the lyrics on Google. And I gotta say, I've loved all of Wham's albums so far, their debut album and their second album. And I have a feeling if this continues down the road of bops that I have been experiencing so far with the first two tracks, I feel like this album will be no exception. I feel like I'm gonna love this album as well. But anyway, let's move on to track number 3, I'm Your Man. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. I can't talk right now. I'm out of breath. I have no words. This was everything I wanted. Waking up this morning, did I ever think I would be having as much fun as I am right now? I knew I was gonna have a lot of fun because this is a Wham album, and I love Wham, I love George Michael, but I can't get over how fun this song was. I mean, was this song a single? I'm really hoping this song was a single. Yes. It was the second single, apparently, released off this album back in September of 1985. Where were you in September of 1985? I wasn't born yet. Anyway, this was so much fun. I mean, once again, the saxophone and the production, the lyrics, they were so playful. George was so playful, and I'm not gonna repeat the lyrics back because they're just a lot of fun to read. Do it all night, first class information, sexual inspiration, and with some stimulation, we can do it right. I really don't care at this point if I'm overreacting. I'm on the mood right now. I'll make you rich, make you poor, you bad, you bad, you bad, you bad. He's brave, he's tough, Mr. Ripley, and do your stuff. I mean, enough said. So anyway, let's move on to track number 4, Wham Rap 86. Now, Wham Rap is the title of one of the tracks from their debut album, Fantastic. So I imagine this is going to be a reworking of that track, which Wham Rap, the original from their Fantastic album, was really fantastic. I really enjoyed it. So I'm really excited to listen to this version, Wham Rap 86. Fuck me.
Take a look at me. I've got street credibility. I may not have a job, but I have a good time. Hey, Drake, you work. This boy's got
Alrighty, and that was track number 4, Wham Rap 86. I'm definitely getting a workout. I'm getting my cardio. I'm getting everything right now. And I'm having so much fun listening to this album. You have no idea. This one, Wham Rap 86, again, was a lot of fun. It's just as good as the original. And he's saying, come on, everybody, don't need this crap. Get yourself a job. No, no way. And then he goes on to say, I may not have a job, but I have a good time with the boys that I meet down on the line. Job or no job, you can't tell me that I'm not. Do you enjoy what you do? If not, just stop and don't stay there and rot. I do like the message in the song, how he's saying that you don't need to conform to a typical job that pays real good money, a job that you don't necessarily enjoy doing, but you do it because it pays decently. He's saying, job or no job, I'm still gonna have a good time, and I'm really going to live out my aspirations and my dreams, which is a theme we hear in a lot of songs we've heard from many decades before. But it's true, it kind of reminds me of a struggling artist who isn't going to school, or they did go to school, but they're not going to take a typical office job or a typical job just to pay the bills. They're really living out their dreams and their ambitions by being an artist. I guess what I'm trying to say and what the boys of Wham are trying to say is don't stay somewhere that you hate. Don't stay somewhere where you're just gonna rot for the rest of your life and be unhappy. Really try to aspire to be that person you wanted to be when you were a kid. But anyway, let's move on to track number 5, A Different Quarter.
I'd say love was a magical flame. I'd say love would keep us from pain. No, I don't dare, 'cause I've never come close. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Take me back in time, maybe I can forget. Turn a different corner and remember. I don't understand it. For you, it's a breeze, little by little. Don't you care? No, I'll never come close in all of these years. If I could, I would.
Alrighty, and that was track number 5, A Different Quarter. I adore this song. It was very beautiful. And of course, it was written by George Michael, just like all these songs. There's no co writer on this song, it's just written by George Michael by himself. And I love it. It was very touching. And I like how he says, take me back in time. Maybe I can forget, turn a different corner, and we never would have met. Would you care? And then at the end, he says, I'm so scared of this love. And if all that there is this fear of being used, I should go back to being lonely and confused. If I could, I would, I swear. A very, very beautiful yet heart-wrenching song. But let's keep moving along to track number 6, Blue, live in China. Interesting. Let's get into it.
This song is very personal to me. It's called Blue. It seems my smile's a little older. You went away and left me lonely and so sad. You'll see right now, there's no one
Okay, and that was track number 6, Blue, live in China. And like George stated at the very beginning of the song, he says this song is very personal to me. So this is a very personal song to George, and I could definitely tell it reading the lyrics and the emotion in his voice. And he sounded so good. And he's saying every day it seems my smiles a little harder, and every day I seem to laugh a little less. Living this way, it seems my skies a little darker. You went away and left me lonely in success. Another heart wrenching song that was tugging at my heartstrings, and I really loved this song as well, just like all the other tracks on this album so far. I would love to hear more live songs by George Michael and Wham. I love to hear any live versions of songs sung by my favorite artists. I'm sure you do too, but George, I feel like sounds really good live. But anyway, let's move on to track number 7, Where Did Your Heart Go?
Sometimes the river calls me. Things have always been the same.
Okay, and that was track number 7, Where Did Your Heart Go? This was another great, powerful, passionate song. I love the melody. Once again, I think there was a saxophone in there. So classic, and this song is a gem just like the rest of the album, and really good. Out of the 3 albums I've listened to in Wham's discography so far, they only have 3 albums. This one, Music from the Edge of Heaven, might be my favorite out of the 3. And I will say the lyrics are pretty powerful. At the beginning, he's saying, I spend my nights down on the wharf, which is a sort of pier or dock, in unlit alleyways by the church downtown where Sally prays, come down sometime, we'll share a rusty can of corn. I mean, I'm sure that has some sort of significance in meaning. I'm not really picking up on it just yet. I mean, this is my first time reading the lyrics, so I really have to sit down and read them more properly, but just read them for the first time. They are pretty polarizing. But anyway, we have made it to the final track of the album, track number 8, Last Christmas. Alrighty, so that was the final track of the album Last Christmas, and how fitting for me to be listening to this song right now because, like I said at the beginning of this video, it is snowing outside. It feels like November, it feels like December. I feel like listening to this album is perfect timing because it's essentially Christmas all over again where I live. So anyway, this song plays every holiday season. It's one of the most popular Christmas songs ever, and it's so catchy, it's so good. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to explain to you what it means. And I really enjoy it. It's definitely one of Wham's most well-known and successful songs. Face on a lover with a fire in his heart, a man undercover, but you tore him apart. Maybe next year I'll give to someone special. And like I said before, this album is continuing with the theme we listened to on their second album, Make It Big, about a conflicted relationship. It's definitely continuing and bleeding into this album as well. Out of the 3 albums I've listened to, this one is definitely my favorite out of the 3. Make It Big is a close second, and Fantastic is a close third. But all of them, I love each of their albums equally, all 3 of them, and they each have their highlights, their own individual highlights. You can definitely see the growth with each album, starting with Fantastic, and then Make It Big, and now this album, Music from the Edge of Heaven. So let me know in the comments which Wham album is your favorite, and which Wham song is your favorite, maybe your top 3 of all time. And what was it like when they broke up? Was there a big statement? Was it all over the papers? Were people really sad about it? I don't know how big Wham was back then, so I don't know if it was as big as, say, the Spice Girls breaking up. I know that's a horrible comparison, but it was a pretty big deal when the Spice Girls broke up. I mean, it was to me, my poor little 9-year-old heart was broken and tears when Jerry left, and then the Spice Girls, was over. So I think that's all I want to say. I'm so sad. I feel like I'm ending a discography journey, and I'm always sad when I end a discography journey because I get so consumed with the artists and their lyrics and their music and their life that it's like saying goodbye to a friend. It's like they die and I'm never gonna see them again. But that's not the case, but it still feels that way. But though we're ending Wham, we are continuing with George Michael and his solo career. We'll be moving on to Listen Without Prejudice. I already listened to Faith. I did a first listen video to that one if you want to check it out. It's in my George Michael / Wham playlist. And yeah.
So thanks for watching, guys. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, you can message me, you can tell me other artists I should check out. I open to any artist for any decade. You can find me on Apple Music, you can check out the playlist I'm listening to right now. And
yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay happy and optimistic wherever you are in the world regarding the pandemic. It feels like it's getting worse with the unemployment. So many are unemployed right now, including myself. And hopefully we can get through this soon. So hang tight. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.